Hey guys, so I bought the ice cream bean. This is supposed to be um, an amazing seed pod, I guess, that tastes like ice cream. So why not when you can eat something that is homegrown, amazing fruit that you can eat that tastes like ice cream. I purchased this on Etsy. And it's supposed to have 5 seeds in it, and it looks like the owner gave me possibly maybe an extra seed or two, but it looks like they put it in some kind of like a perlite mixture, sand, I'm not sure what the mixture is, but that's what it feels like, and in a Ziploc bag. So it took a week to get here, which it estimated about 3 days, but you never know with the post office how long it may take them. It actually traveled from Florida up to where I'm at in Alabama, but it went all the way from Florida to Alabama to Georgia, back to Alabama, and then eventually back to me. So it took a little over a week, but I finally got it. So I'm super excited. The tote that I'm going to put it in is just a plastic tote I purchased from Walmart with a lid on it. I put some hole in the bottom so it'll drain through, and the mixture is a little bit of perlite along with fine pine mulch. It's fast draining, but with the lid it kind of keeps it in as a greenhouse effect with the dome, and then the sunlight will come in. Now they are marginally hardy down to zone 9, so that means I am in zone 8A. It will have to come in when the temperature gets probably below 50. So I'm going to put in this tote, which I already have some cutting already in here that have rooted and grown. They're pretty rooted down here. You can see it's kind of hard to tug on them. So I need to transplant them, but I got to wait till springtime next year when I have a little bit more room and space to garden in. So let's open. I'm going to try to do this one-handed, but we're going to open up just this bag and see how many seeds we actually got. Best thing probably to do is just dump it in here. Yeah, it looks like a mixture almost of like sawdust, I think. So I dumped the whole thing in here because I can just always use the mixture. And this looks like one of the bean seeds. There's 2, 3, sorry, that's the dog drinking, 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost like Easter egg hunting. Okay, so it looks like the people I bought it from gave me 8 seeds, and I only ordered 5, so I'm grateful for that and hope that they all germinate, but given the rate of germination, maybe 50%, so that'll give me at least half, which is 4. But honestly, I would be happy with just 1 because I want to know what this ice cream bean tastes like. So you can see the soil or the medium is pretty moist. I'm going to just kind of lay it on top and kind of gently just push it in. So I've got 2 rows and just gently push it in. 7 actually, not 8. So just gently push it in and kind of put the medium kind of over top of it. You don't want to do it too low in case it gets too moist and then it doesn't root and it'll rot. So I think that'll be nice. And then just going to put a lid over it. And you can see it's sunny, so with the sun it's going to create a humidity. The only bad thing about these tote is after you leave it out in the sun for, I would say it's been probably 2 years I've been using this tote. The sun does damage it and they become very brittle and they break really easy. But for $8, I actually get quite a bit of use out of it. So that's basically how I'm going to germinate the seeds. I've had great success with germinating root cuttings and seedlings in here, as opposed to doing it in the tray and making sure that it's moist at all time. This dome keeps it so I rarely ever have to put water in it. The only thing I do is if in the summertime when I am doing it, it gets extremely hot. So I do remove the lid just to vent it out a little bit. But since it is fall time, it's gonna need to be in here. Keep it a little bit warm. Everything in here will be slightly warmer than the outside temperature. So we're reaching in the 70s, which will probably be up in the 80s or 90 in the tote during the daytime. And then at nighttime, we're getting down into the 40s, so it'll probably stay within the 50 range until we dip down in the freezing temperature. Then I'll bring it inside. So that's it. This is my experiment for the ice cream bean. I'm really looking forward to this. I saw Kevin with Epic Gardening eating some of his ice cream beans, and I thought it would be a really interesting thing to grow to eat. So I do love my flowers. But every once in a while, I'll dabble in tropical fruit just because of the taste and texture and just the fun experience it brings. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are doing something fun and exciting in your garden. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.